Hello there, Cancer, and welcome to your reading with me. My name's Simone, and I'll be doing both the general and a love reading for you for this week, and that's from the 4th to the 10th of October 2021. I'm just going to start shuffling your cards to get the general energy around your reading for the week. Please keep in mind that this is not a personal reading, so it may or may not resonate with you. It may not have the messages that you were wanting to hear today or that you were expecting to hear, but that's okay. You may also want to check out your moon, Venus, or rising sign to get a better idea of what to expect. It often helps to have a look at those other signs in your chart. If you're new here, welcome. And if you've been here before, also welcome. I do appreciate everybody that watches my readings, so thank you very much. What can Cancer expect for this week? Let's have a look. What is in the energy? What can Cancer expect for this week, please, universe? For Cancer. Okay, you're starting off with let it go. So it's time to start moving away from something, Cancer. You've got level up and you've got set boundaries. So letting go of this thing that I feel is hanging quite heavy over you at the moment. I feel like it's something that you probably think about a lot. But letting it go is going to help you to level up, to elevate, to bring new things into your life. And I think it's very important with this setting boundaries card that a part of the letting go process for you, Cancer, would be setting those boundaries, telling people when enough is enough, telling people when you've had enough, what isn't working for you, what you need to change. What you are and are not willing to do, how much effort you're willing to put in. I feel like all those things, Cancer, are part of letting go for you. So that, as I said earlier, you can bring in the new things. You do have this brand new opportunity or offer coming your way. It could be work related or in regards to your finances, something that's going to put you into a position where there is extreme room for growth. Something that may feel a bit risky, but at the same time, I feel like this is what you've been waiting for. This is like the adventure that you've been waiting for, Cancer. It's like closing your eyes and taking that leap. I feel like you've been waiting for this. I feel a lot of you are looking at starting your own business. Or becoming the boss of something, and you're not really sure if it's going to work out or if that's for you. You're taking your time. You're trying to stay really positive about things. I feel, Cancer, a lot of you, you've made the conscious decision that you will only accept things that are positive into your life at this time, and I don't blame you for that because you're really thinking about your future at the moment. You're thinking about how can I set myself up to have the best future possible. And I know that sounds really general because, most of us are thinking about the future and what it is that we need to do to create the best future possible for us. But in this instance, Cancer, I feel that you're extremely focused. And anybody who is any kind of negative in your life, you are ready to let them go. You're ready to set them free, cut them off, whatever it may be, so that you can bring in this better future for yourself. I feel that for some of you, you are looking at new love here as well, and you're not exactly sure of this new person, if it's worth your time and energy, if they are going to bring in stability. This person's telling you that they want a stable commitment, but at the same time, you might be feeling like they're not serious enough, and that what they are offering you is not, like there's not enough stability. Sorry, I've just dropped a card there. It's like it's not enough stability, and you don't know if they are being honest in what they're saying. You don't know if they're going to give you the loyalty that you are looking for. But I do feel that there is definitely some of you that have somebody new who's come in And now it's got you thinking. It's got you thinking about how things have been in the past, in past relationships for you. And if this person is potentially going to take you down that same road, because you're not going to settle this time, Cancer. Whether that be in love, whether it be in your career, you are not settling for anything but the best at the moment. And you're very determined. You feel like you're going to make this work for you, this current situation that you're in. You feel like you're going to make it work for you. I feel like, you know, once you initially decide to take the risk, that then you are going to put, like you want to see some movement here. You make the decision, you go, yes, I'm going to take this risk, whether it be in your career, whether it be starting your own business or starting new love. I feel like once you make the decision and you go, okay, even though this feels a bit risky, even though this feels a bit too adventurous, a bit too out of my comfort zone, once you make the decision, bang, you're going to be all in. And I feel like there's really nothing that can stop you at the moment, Cancer, because it's all about you now. And at most of my readings, actually, that I've done this week, I'm finding that people are putting themselves first. It's like they're not wasting any time and they want to put themselves first. Now, it is going to be quite a process. There will be a lot of decision-making involved. And you'll be looking for guidance. You'll be careful who you are asking for guidance, because I do feel that with that Five of Swords there, I do feel that there is somebody who may try to give you the wrong advice, to try and set you off your path. Maybe telling you that, no, you won't be able to do that, or no, that person isn't right for you. Are you crazy getting into that? I feel like there is going to be a bit of opposition with that Five of Swords there, but you will be looking for guidance, and you will be just trying to work out within yourself if you are making the right decision with that Hermit card there. Now, with the Page of Pentacles, I feel like you've got these big dreams and just keep going for it, you know. Don't settle for anything less. Somebody has said this. Somebody has said, I will not settle for anything but the best. I will not take anything that isn't the best for me. I know what's right for me. I only want the best. Something like that. That is going to resonate with someone. It's like, I am not going down that path again. Whether that be in finances or love, you are not going down that path again. And I really do feel like you're so focused and so determined right now. Even that person who says or tells you that you can't do it, even that person who says, well, where are you going to get the money from to start a business? You've got to be out of your mind. Even that person who says, oh, that's not usually the type that you would go for. How do you think you're going to make that relationship work? There are these people. I know, Cancer, I know that you know who I'm talking about. There are these people, and even when they come in, they're not going to deter you because you're staying positive. You feel like at the moment you have the whole world in your hands, Cancer, and it's terrifying. I know that. It is terrifying. But at the same time, you're going to stay optimistic. You're going to make contact with the people who you need to get yourself ahead. There are people that are interested in your ideas with that Page of Wands, and the right people are going to be drawn to you. The right people are going to take notice of what you have to say. Some of you feel like you have been going unnoticed, or that, you know, maybe you've been approaching people with your business idea and nobody has taken you up on the offer yet. You're coming to a point where people are really going to start noticing what you have to say. So there's a lot of positivity coming in for you. A lot of you are going to say stuck in this should I or shouldn't I for the time being. And a lot of you are going to take on board what the naysayers have to say without even realizing it. So the people who are trying to stop you from doing what it is that you're setting out to do. You're not even going to notice that you're listening to those people, the people with the negative mindset, the people who do not have your best interests at heart. You won't even realize it until sometime later when you go, oh my gosh, so-and-so said this, I shouldn't have listened to that. So really keep that at the forefront of your mind. Anyone who is telling you you can't or you shouldn't, they are not celebrating you. They are not happy for you. They want to keep you at a level where you're not achieving your best. They want to keep you at a level where you can't do better than them. So just keep that in mind, Cancer, because otherwise, as I said, you've got the whole world in your hands. It's just about connecting with the right people, and it's about you being listened to, and that's going to happen. So moving into your love reading, Cancer, what can Cancer expect in love this week, please? And when I say love or your person, it is whoever you think about first when thinking about romance and relationships and love. The first row is going to be the current situation. The second row will be your energy in the connection. The third row will be your person's energy in the connection. And the final row will be the outcome or the advice. So what can Cancer expect in love this week, please, universe? I've done a really big shuffle here. Let's see. Something new. Something new. Either you've been manifesting this connection, which is very passionate here. I feel like both you and the person that you're dealing with kind of have these equal amounts of passion for each other. You are looking to really grow with this person, Cancer. In this situation, it's like, looking for growth, because the feeling here is too much to deny. It's too big. Knowing that this person is right for you. This could be new love, where the two of you have either come together again or you're just starting out, and you can't deny the connection that the two of you have. Both of you cannot not deny it. It is intense. The Empress, the High Priestess, and the Lovers. This is intense. Big, big feelings here. And I really feel like it is something that you cannot ignore it. That this is all major arcana here. Major coming out first up. That is a big deal, Cancer. So let's see how you yourself are feeling about this. Six of Cups. This could be somebody from the past, as I said. And you're feeling a bit like you feel it. Your intuition is telling you that this person, there's something worth exploring with this person. There's a lot of big feelings that you're going through at the moment, but you're a little bit hesitant. You're not completely opening up to them. I think for some of you, you're a little frightened of losing your independence. Could be because you've got this these big goals that you're working towards. So some of you are a little bit frightened of losing your independence, but you also see that your person is quite independent, and that could actually work both ways here. Where you don't have to be in each other's pockets all the time, but when you come together, there's like fireworks going on, Cancer. Now, as I said, this could be somebody from your past who is returning, or it could be that you don't want to let your past affect this connection. You don't want to let, anywhere where you've been hurt in relationships in the past, could be why you're a little bit guarded with this person. But I feel, it could be you don't want those feelings from the past to come into this current connection. But it could also be somebody returning from your past. Now, your person's energy, you've got the Six of Pentacles, Temperance, and the Seven of Pentacles. So again, that tells me this could be somebody from the past where you've known each other for a while. Could be a friend that you now, the two of you have just suddenly realized that you have these feelings. This person's taking their time. With that Temperance card, they're taking their time. You may feel as though they're breadcrumbing you a little bit here. Like it's give a lot and then pull back, and then they're giving and then they pull back. So it's a bit like whiplash here. You're not really sure of what's going on. I feel like they come in and go out. Which is super frustrating. They're in, they're out, they're in, they're out, and that's also could be what's causing you to be a bit standoffish. It could be that the feeling is so strong here that the passion is so intense that they're frightened. So they're trying to decide, is this what I really want? Like it's completely overwhelming for them when they come together with you. Now, you may not even have met this person in person. This could be something that's all online, Cancer, and you haven't yet met them. But I do feel that, you know, once you do meet, that chemistry between the two of you is just going to go crazy. Now, it's a good idea here to put in the work with the Eight of Pentacles. I feel like if the two of you keep going the way that you're going, one of you or both of you are really going to regret it. Somebody needs to dive on in there. I feel that your person is trying really hard. They do want to, you know, when they come back in, they do want to stay. But I feel that there's a level of fear here. I do feel that it's worth taking the risk, though. You do feel that it's risky yourself, again, because those feelings are so intense. And I do feel like your person is definitely ready to put in the work. I guess it's about opening up a little bit more with them. And I know that's easier said than done, and they're not really opening up either. I think because they're in and out, it leaves you in that place where, well, I don't want to give too much, even though you both really feel this situation. But I've got to say, somebody needs to take the leap here. Somebody needs to take the risk, or you're going to be left kicking yourselves if you let this go. It's worth putting the work in. It's worth putting the work in. And I know it is a lot of work, but I do feel that it's worth putting that work in. And at the bottom of the deck, you've got the Moon card here, which tells me that, yeah, somebody needs to open up. Somebody needs to let out those emotions that are sort of bubbling under the surface there. Because I feel like you guys don't know each other all that well. Even though this is something that could have been going on for a while, you may have known each other for years, but I feel like you don't really know each other. But I can tell you that somebody is willing to take the risk here. Somebody is ready to walk towards their happiness with that Eight of Cups. They want to leave behind anything where it wasn't working, and they're ready to walk towards their happiness. So keep that in mind when you're dealing with your person. They may be in and out. They may very soon be coming back. If they are out, Cancer, they may very soon be coming back. And it's going to be, I'd say, a little bit wishy-washy when they come back in. Might just be a, hey, how you doing? And they're not going to dive straight on in straight away. But I think it's up to you to let that person know what you will and won't accept. Are you in or are you out? And then be prepared to talk about the feelings here, because I know it is intense, Cancer. So just keep that in mind. The feelings are very strong in this connection. It will take a little bit of work, but if you take the risk, I think that's better than having any regrets for not walking towards your happiness. But thank you so much for watching your reading today. If you did get any guidance or clarity from the reading, I really would appreciate a like, share, or subscribe so that I know that the messages are getting to the people who need to hear them. It lets me know if you want me to continue doing these readings for you every week. Have a really good week, Cancer. Look after yourself. Bye for now. Hello there, Scorpio, and welcome to your reading with me. My name's Simone, and I'll be doing both a general and a love reading for you for this week, and that's from the 4th to the 10th of December 2021. So to get started, I'm just going to shuffle your cards to get the general energy around your reading. What can Scorpio expect this week, please? What can Scorpio expect this week? Please remember that this is not a personal reading, so it may not or may not resonate with you. If it doesn't, that's quite okay. But you may also want to check out your moon, rising, or Venus sign to get a better idea of what you can expect this week, Scorpio. What can Scorpio expect this week? For those of you who are returning, thank you very much. I really appreciate you watching. And for anyone who's new, welcome. I hope you enjoy your reading. Scorpio, level up. Things are changing for you. You're going places. With that surprise card, I feel like maybe it was not intentional. Maybe something is happening, something's coming out of the blue, maybe it already has, to shake your world up a little bit. It's a surprise. But I feel like whatever it is, with that Stay Strong card, whatever it is, you're able to work your way through it. And I do feel that this surprise is going to bring you to the next level. Scorpio, you know you're always transforming, you're always changing, and I feel like this surprise will not be unwelcome. I feel like this is something that maybe, you know, subconsciously you might have been expecting this, because intuition is pretty high with you, Scorpio. So you may have been expecting this surprise, and if you weren't, well, surprise. But whatever it is, it's going to allow you to transform, change focus, and really hit that next level in your life and start a new chapter. You've got the World card and the Star and the Three of Pentacles. So this is saying that, again, things are changing for you. You're getting the opportunity to level up some area in your life. And it is going to help you get towards that wish fulfillment. Whatever it is that you feel is your wish fulfillment, it could be leveling up in your work. It could be leveling up in a relationship. Maybe you're looking for commitment, because this Three of Pentacles here is talking about coming together with somebody. So if that is your wish fulfillment, then by all means it's coming. And it could be somebody from the past. It could be somebody that you weren't expecting who has these feelings for you, that they're coming. They're coming, and it's just going to come out of the blue. But they want to work with you. Now, it could be in work as well. So somebody might come forward and say, hey, I really want to work with you. The thing is that whoever this person is, I feel has left you out in the cold before, and now they want this new beginning with you. They're ready to open up. They've had time to think about things. They've had time to look at the situation and receive guidance. And I think now you're going to need a moment. On the bottom of the deck, we've got the Eight of Wands. So there is going to be some kind of communication here. Somebody is going to definitely be coming and telling you that they either want union with you or they're looking to work with you. And this is going to bring a whole new beginning. This is a situation where you are going to need to seek clarity. With the Hermit card there, you're going to be trying to figure out what you do with this, because whatever it is, Either you've been presented with this opportunity before, and then that person has walked away from you, or if it's work-related, you've been given this opportunity before, and then it was taken away from you, or it didn't work out. And now you've got the chance to try and do this all over again. I feel for a lot of you, this is relationship stuff, and you're hopeful that this person will come back into your life, where they've previously walked away from you, or you might have walked away from them, Scorpio. But I feel this is something where, either you've walked away from somebody, they've walked away from you, and now the opportunity has come back around, and you were not expecting this. Hopeful that it would happen, yes. Expecting it, no. And the World card there is telling you to try and see things in a different light this time. Try not to be afraid of whatever is coming your way, whoever this person is that's popping up, because I feel like between the both of you this time, things will be much more open. That communication that came up in the Eight of Wands, I feel will be on a much more emotional level. You'll be able to discuss things, and you'll be able to speak freely and openly. Whatever it is, whoever it is that's coming, whatever they're offering you, it's bringing something that you can use in the future, something that's going to work for you, abundance in your future, because they are thinking about a future here. Somebody wants a second chance, or somebody's going to be making an apology here with that Judgment card, because they've had time to think about things, or you've had time to think about things. So when you come together again, somebody is saying, please give me this second chance. A BMW is somehow significant in this reading. So you might have a BMW, perhaps the person that you're dealing with drives a BMW, but the car, BMW, is significant to somebody who is listening to this. But yeah, there is a chance here at abundance and wish fulfillment. You've got this surprise brings in the opportunity for you to really level up and reach your wish fulfillment. Really get to that, the thing that you've been searching for. Somebody is searching for love. I feel like this, you either say this or you have said it. You are searching for love, or you're on the hunt, searching for it, and it's coming. And when you least expect it, isn't that what they always say? When you least expect it, your person will suddenly appear. But this is really something that it can be long term. I feel like this is a situation that can really improve your future, Scorpio. Even though you're still hanging on to those feelings from the past, maybe not intentionally, but even though you're hanging on to those feelings from the past, I feel like you're going to get the chance to discuss that so that you're better able to move forward there. You've got the King of Cups, the King of Pentacles, the Knight of Wands, and the Two of Pentacles. Scorpio, I think I've said this before in previous readings, that you may be dealing with more than one person, and you may have to make the decision as to who it is that you're going to go for. And if I'm to explain or describe these people, you've got somebody who's quite emotional. You could be dealing with a Libra or Scorpio over here, or a Cancer, Libra, Scorpio, not Libra. Yes, Libra, Scorpio, or a water sign over here with the King of Cups. Somebody who is very highly emotional but likes to keep their feelings guarded. You could also, on the other hand, be dealing with an earth sign. So Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. And somebody who's more concerned about practical matters, somebody who is very loyal, very honest, they like to be in control. Or you could be dealing with a Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. I'm really feeling Cancer, Scorpio, Virgo, Leo. Cancer, Scorpio, Virgo, Leo. Leo and Scorpio are really high up there. And Virgo. Could be a Capricorn, could be a Taurus as well. Leo, Scorpio, and Virgo are really, really standing out to me in the energy at the moment. But these are the people who you could be dealing with right now, Scorpio. And that's you at the top trying to decide, who do you go with here? And I kind of feel like all of these people are coming in with a surprise for you, with a, you know, I've been thinking about you. It could even just be a hey, how you been? But I think they're all thinking about the future. I feel like they've all got different things to offer you, Scorpio, and it's very hard for you to make this decision. I'm going to pull more cards here. Super drawn to the Scorpio who is dealing with another Scorpio. I feel like definitely the Scorpio and the Virgo are from the past. And I mean, you would know if that's what you're dealing with here. But this person wants a second chance, or these people want a second chance. They want to get things moving. They're feeling hesitant as well, but they're also thinking about their future. They want to settle down. They want stability. Very guarded with their emotions. Because keeping in mind, it could just be one person who is a combination of all these things. So very guarded with their emotions, but wants to settle down. But I feel they're frightened, maybe because they know that they owe an apology, or there's this big discussion that needs to be had, or you guys have tried this before and it hasn't gone anywhere. To me, it kind of feels like yes, you have tried before and it was never really a proper relationship. You know, maybe you guys would hang out from time to time, or perhaps you were talking online. And now it's coming to the point where a decision needs to be made. Are we going to do this or are we not? Because this second chance is coming up. Give me a chance. I feel like they don't want you to just brush them off this time. Like, I'm back and I mean it this time. Now, if it is work-related, it's the same sort of it's the same sort of feeling. Like, you know, you had this job opportunity and then for whatever reason it was taken away, or you decided not to do it, and this opportunity comes back again. And I feel that this time you can really succeed. This time you can really make a go of it, Scorpio. But it is really going to take some looking at the feelings with this. It is from the past. You've got the Six of Cups. I knew that was going to come out. Always from the past, Scorpio. I do feel at the bottom of the deck you've got the Four of Pentacles. So really guarded, really trying to hold on to those feelings, not giving too much away. I feel like, you know, straight up, you won't want to give too much to the connection because you're afraid of getting your feelings hurt. You're afraid of that person walking away. I think it will take some heavy discussion to make this work. And I feel you really will have to explore your own deep emotions to try and work out if this is what you really want or which way you're going to go with this, Scorpio. Okay, moving into your love reading. Let's see. What can Scorpio expect in love this week? When I talk about your person, it's whoever you think about first when I talk about love, or when I say your person, who you think about first, who you want that romantic connection with. So the first row is the current situation. The second row is going to be about you, Scorpio. The third row is going to be about your person. And the final row that I throw over the top will be the outcome or the advice. So the current situation is, again, we've got the moon. So feelings bubbling under the surface over here. And somebody has this huge cup of love that they want to give, but they're not able to do it. And I feel it's the feelings. The feelings are too much. It's too hard to discuss. It's too hard to acknowledge. And that's what's blocking this love from being able to be given. Ace of Cups is the cup of love that's not able to be given for whatever reason. But the person that you're dealing with, between the two of you, there is a real chance at abundance here, at happiness. You've got the sun. The sun's down here as well. I feel there is a real chance at making it work. But it's just that somebody needs to be opening up about their feelings here. Until you do that, it's not going to go anywhere. So let's have a look at your energy, Scorpio. The Fool, Page of Pentacles, and the Ten of Pentacles. So you do want long-term stability with this person. I feel you just don't know how to go about it because it's scary. You want this to be long-term. The person that you're thinking about, you want long-term with them. And it's terrifying. You're not sure if it's too much of a risk. Are you giving up too much if you get into this? This person could be younger than you as well. Or the energy feels young. Or you could be younger than them actually as well. With that Page of Pentacles there, but I really do feel like you're looking for a long-term commitment with that person. You feel like they bring a lot of stability into your life, even though it feels a bit risky, even though you're not sure if that's what you should be doing. You're not sure if it's worth the risk. It's not sure if it's worth going down that road. Now, your person, on the other hand, is confused. This is confusion with the Two of Pentacles. And the Three of Wands, they're very hesitant. They want to tell you. They want to tell you how they feel. And that Queen of Wands, they know that you are the right person for them. They feel that you're very attractive. They're very attracted to you. But they're holding back on their feelings. They want that stability as well. They want that long term as well. But I feel that they're not sure. They're just not sure how to do things. They're very hesitant with that Three of Wands. They want to tell you, but something is stopping them. And again, I think it's not wanting to get too deep. It's not wanting to bring those feelings to the surface, because in order to have a relationship with somebody, you have to talk about feelings. And I feel that both of you have been hurt in the past and you don't want to go down that road again. You just want things to happen and ignore all the feelings and not have to have the discussion and let's just get to the stability part without having to have that conversation. That's not how it works, Scorpio. You've got to take a risk. You've got to open up. You've got to talk about those feelings, or it's never going to work. Your person's frightened of jumping on in there, but you both want that victory. You both want to come together. You both want long-term commitment. I feel that you, Scorpio, have been really watching your person or trying to find out more information about them. You want to know if they're going to be loyal because of the way in which they hold back on their feelings. You want to know if they're coming honestly, if they're going to be loyal to you, it feels like, well, what do you bring to the table? Like you could ask them, what is it that you're going to bring to the table? What can you offer me that I don't already have? That's a big question. But I feel like at the end of the day, you both do want the same thing. You want long-term commitment. You want somebody that you can just open up to and be yourself with and be happy with. At the end of the day, that's the main thing that you're looking for. You're looking for happiness. Because you've been in a place that's really dark before and you don't want to go down that road again. Very hesitant. I feel like on both sides, very hesitant. But there is a lot of love here. This is something that you guys have explored before and it just didn't work out. And it didn't work out because nobody was willing to give too much. Nobody was willing. Like, I feel like everything was surface level, but you both needed things to be on a deeper level. Very surface level here. It's going to have to go deeper, Scorpio. I don't know who needs to do what. I can't tell you exactly what you need to do here, but I can say that somebody or both of you do want to make contact. You do want to tell each other how you feel. You both want long-term stability, and I feel your person is trying to work out, you're trying to work out if your person is being honest and if they're going to stay loyal to you. Like, is this, when you say that you want long-term, I feel like they're not even telling you that they want long-term. So you don't even really know what it is that they want, Scorpio. But I can tell you that it is long-term, and I've just had 3 more cards fall out of the deck directly onto the floor. So let's have a look. You've got Judgment. Again, we had Judgment in the general reading. You've got the Knight of Wands and you've got the 3 of Cups. So definitely looking at giving somebody a chance. Somebody just wants a chance, and there's real hesitancy here, which I was saying, but they are looking for union. You are looking for union. It's just about being honest with each other, Scorpio. At the end of the day, I feel like you can make it work, but yes, you can. You've got the 9 of Cups on the bottom of the deck. Abundance, wish fulfillment, making your dreams come true. I do feel like you can make that happen as long as both of you are willing to open up, and then you can share that cup of love, Scorpio. So thank you for watching your reading this week, Scorpio. If you did get any guidance or clarity from your reading, I really would appreciate if you could like, share, or subscribe. It lets me know that the messages are getting to the people who need to hear them. It also lets me know if you want me to continue doing these readings every week. So I really would appreciate it. Good luck with your week. See you next time. Bye for now. Hello there, Pisces, and welcome to your weekly reading with me. My name's Simone, and I'll be doing both a general and a love reading for you for this week, and that's from the 4th to the 10th of October. So I'm just going to start shuffling your cards to get the general energy around your reading this week. What can Pisces expect this week, please, universe? What can Pisces expect this week? Please keep in mind that this is not a personal reading, so it may or may not resonate with you. If it doesn't, that's quite okay. It doesn't have to. But you may also want to check out your moon, Venus, or rising sign just to get a better idea of what you can expect this week, Pisces. What can Pisces expect? It feels like a very busy week. Sorry to say, Pisces, it feels like a very busy week. The energy feels quite high. And that you're going to have to put many different hats on this week. It's like you're going to need to put yourself into many different areas, many different tasks. But look at that. All that glitters. It is looking lovely. You're also going to need to bring kindness into your week. Now, whether that be about being kind to yourself or being kind to others. Pisces, I think that's got a lot to do with thinking before you speak and act as well. But you are also thinking about getting out there, meeting people, talking to people, reconnecting with people as well. Those who you haven't seen in a while, I feel like will be making a comeback, or you will be connecting with those people. It could be also that you've found somebody on social media who you really enjoy the company of, which is pretty cool too, Pisces. But whatever it is, I feel like you can see that there is goodness with that all that glitters card. I think you can see goodness, and it's just about being kind to yourself, being kind to others, thinking before you speak, which I know I already said that, but I keep coming back to that. Thinking before you speak. How are you talking to other people? How are you talking to yourself? There will be people that you haven't seen in a while, Pisces, that you're going to reconnect with. What is it that you're going to be saying to them? That feels quite important as well. What is it that you're going to be saying to them? And I don't know if it's because all that glitters is there, but in my mind, I can see actual glitter. Little bottles of glitter. So maybe some of you were doing a craft project, or you bought some glitter. Maybe you can see some bottles of glitter right now, but they are showing me little bottles of glitter. I can actually see it sparkling. Really nice. One of those glitters is purple. However it resonates, Pisces. Let's have a look. What else can you expect this week? You've got the High Priestess. So this is about knowing that something needs to change. And in talking about when I said you're probably going to be reconnecting with somebody, I feel like you're going to have to leave all judgment aside, Pisces, with that Judgment card. Going in with fresh eyes. Not everything is black and white like in this High Priestess card. Going in with fresh eyes. Letting go of anything that feels unkind. Some of you, I feel, want to say some pretty drastic stuff to somebody. You've got big words that you want to use. You've got a lot that you want to say. But just really, really think about it before you say anything, Pisces. Because I feel like whoever you're reconnecting with, they're asking for a second chance, or they're asking for forgiveness. And it's all going to come down to how you speak, how you react to what this person has to say, or just how you react to this person wanting to see you or being present in your life where they may have been gone for a while. Again, with the black and white. I feel like if you keep thinking in a black and white way, Pisces, you're going to be blocked from the glittery stuff. I feel there's some hostility here with this Page of Swords. When this person comes in asking for forgiveness because they see where they've gone wrong, they're ready to change the cycle here. Where they see they've gone wrong, they want to move things forward, they're asking for forgiveness. They want some form of, like, they want to fix things here. And I feel like you're a little bit hostile about this. I feel like you'd rather not. You know, it's a little bit should I or shouldn't I, but at the end of the day, I'm feeling like, you know what, I'd rather not. I don't need to forgive you. I don't have to. That wasn't part of my plan. I do feel like whatever this resentment is, Pisces, you've been holding on to it for a while, and you are ready to hold on to it for all eternity. As I said, a lot of hostility. It's not aggression. It's more like resentment. You're resenting what somebody has done, what somebody has said, and, you know, they want to move things forward. They're a little bit confused as to why things are like this, because they've changed. They've changed. So they can't understand why you're not just going with the flow here, why you won't just let them come back in, why you're being guarded. And I feel that that's because you don't have all the answers yet. It's not, they're not coming in with what you want. They're not coming in with what you want to hear. Yes, they have an offer for you, but it's not what you want to hear. I'm hearing it's the opposite. It's the opposite to what you want to hear. So maybe you want them to apologize, and that's not going to happen. So I feel like you're going to be kind of cold with this person. Not completely cold, not Queen of Swords kind of cold, but Queen of Wands kind of cold, where you're talking, but you're not opening up. It's like you're talking, but you're not really talking, because you do not trust this person. They've let you down before. So when they come in, you're going to look at them like, what is this? What do you want from me? Well, you've got nothing to offer me. Your offer is, why do I want to say pitiful? Your offer is pitiful. You can do better than that. It's like, you know, this person can do better than that, and they're not. And that's leaving you, Pisces, very displeased. It's like you really want to get down to business, but they're not giving you that opportunity. They're coming in with some immaturity. They're coming in sort of half-assed. They're not giving everything, and that's not enough for you right now. Now, this doesn't have to be a relationship. This could be a friendship. But it just feels like this person is not offering you enough. Now, where I was talking about you may have met somebody on social media, this is that when you do meet them, I feel like they're not going to be enough for you. I feel like, you know, either they're not going to look like their picture, or, you know, their personality is not going to be the same as it was on social media. Now, I'm not saying go and meet them. By all means, go and meet them. That's completely up to you, Pisces. But I just, I feel like there's going to be something a little off when you meet them. And I do feel it's got a lot to do with how they look. They're just going to present differently to how they do on social media. Now, somebody really does want to communicate with you here, though. And it is a big, big, deep conversation. Feelings pouring out all over the place, which is going to bring you to a victory. Excuse me. That's going to bring you to a victory. Having the deep conversation, talking about where you've been upset, talking about your expectations, talking about those deep feelings is going to bring you to a victory. This person really does want to hear what you have to say, Pisces. Even though you're worried about how you're going to execute the conversation, how the words are going to come out, they are interested in what you have to say. Emotions are all over the place. You're getting a brand new emotional beginning here. The chance to start fresh. The chance to leave old wounds behind. Think through what you're going to say. If you know who I'm talking about, then think through what you would say if they came back to you asking for a second chance or another chance, or asking for forgiveness, telling you, hey, you know, I wish I hadn't have done that. Or even, what did I do? And then you've got to explain it all. But they do want to hear it. They do want to hear what you have to say. They're really hopeful that they can get to this victory with you. They're really hopeful that they can win with you, that you can push past all the emotional baggage and start all over again. And this time I feel like they want it to be for good, but keeping in mind, they might want it to be for good, but you might not like what they're offering. It may not be the exact thing that you want to hear. It may not be the offer that will, seal the deal with this person. I am going to pull a couple more cards here. There could be a third party involved with this one, Pisces. Now, it doesn't have to be another relationship. It does not have to, it could be a work-related thing, but it does feel emotional. So it could be that priorities are a little bit elsewhere, and that's maybe what you want to discuss, because talking about this union, I feel brings you closer to that wish fulfillment, to that star. But the conversation needs to be had. If this is about there being a third party in your person's life, I feel like they are interested in your opinions on that. And by you telling them how you feel about that, it's going to allow the changes to take place over here. Allow this fresh start. It could even, if there's no third party involved, it could even just be that they want to know what it is that you want, because I feel like they're treading water and they're very quickly drowning. That's how they feel. They're treading water, they're putting in the effort, and they're very quickly going under because you're not having any of it. They feel as though you're not giving as much as they are. So they feel like they're going under, but they want to know. They want to know how you feel about the whole situation that you're in, because this person would like some stability here. They want to know where this is going. They want to know your feelings. They want to know how you feel about things. It's going to be a lot of work, Pisces. A lot of work. For some of you, I know this is not what you wanted to hear this week, but my job is to just deliver the message. I don't get to pick and choose what I'm telling you. So, it's about, again, every week, it's about having the conversation. It's about talking about your feelings. If you want any progress, it's about talking about feelings. You probably don't want to initiate the conversation, but I'll tell you that your person is very interested in what you have to say. They're very interested in your opinions. They're interested in how you're feeling about things. And they want to know if you want to give this another go. So, like I said, it could be a relationship. It could be a friendship. But whoever this person is, they are interested in how you are feeling about things. They want to know. They want you to tell them, Pisces. And I know you're not going to, because you don't want to be vulnerable. We've got the moon card there. You don't want to expose yourself. You don't want to expose your feelings. You don't like cracking old wounds open either. You prefer to just move forward. You don't like to be the victim in any of these sorts of situations. You do not view yourself as a victim, Pisces. You view yourself as the grown-up in the situation, and that they are the immature one. They are the one who needs to be making the decisions, and they are the one who needs to come to you and open up. I get that. I understand that. But just keeping in mind that not everything is black and white. Things can't always turn out a certain way because that's what you want. If everybody just did things because that's what they wanted, everything would be very messy. Sometimes compromises are necessary. Just saying, Pisces. I feel like a lot of you each week, you don't appreciate the message that I'm delivering. Like, what I'm talking about, but you don't like the message that comes out, or it makes you uncomfortable, or you think, yeah, that's easy for you to say, or no, I'm not going to do that. And I understand that. I get it. I wouldn't like to have somebody tell me all this stuff either. But that is the message, Pisces. Compromise. Bit of give and take. Bit of opening up is necessary. And it will get you to that wish fulfillment that you're looking for. And when I was talking about that situation, the online situation, I do feel like if you wanted to say to that person, you know what, you're very different to what I thought you would be, I feel like they would be open to hearing that because they already know. They don't want you to gloss over it. Like, I feel like, you know, it's like they're putting themselves out there to meet with you, and they know that they're not going to be what you expected, and they'll be quite okay with you saying that. I think if you just pretended that it wasn't happening, or you just ghosted them, that would be a bit of a shock to them. I think they would prefer to have you say, hey, you're not what I expected. So anyway, let's move into the love reading, Pisces, and I've already shuffled the cards as I was talking there. This top row is the current situation. The next row, excuse me, will be your energy, Pisces, and then the third row will be your person's energy. And when I say your person, it is whoever you think of first when you think about love and relationships and romance and all of that stuff. So the current situation is that somebody is looking for things to just calm down. I feel like somebody wants to have a connection. They want a union here, but it's feeling like it comes with great risk. It's feeling like a lot of hard work, and it's feeling like, well, how do we make this work? There's so much involved here. It's very chaotic. For some of you, it's very messy. I feel like it's in and out. And so the question is, well, how do we make it work? What are the logistics? How do we put it all together? Because somebody is being blocked. Somebody is not able to progress things as they want to. I just heard ×2. ×2. What does that mean? ×2. Maybe it means that there is more than one person involved, and it is actually a third party for some of you. ×2. Maybe it means something else to you, Pisces, but the best way that I can interpret that is that it's you and your person and somebody else. And that could be part of the blockage. That's why it's chaotic and messy and all of those things. Okay, so your energy, Pisces, you've got the Page of Wands, the Knight of Swords, and the Sun. I do feel like you're dying for everything to just sort itself out. I feel like you're ready to jump on in there because this person makes you very happy. Your person brings you a lot of joy. Although it's a frustrating situation, your person brings you a lot of joy. And you just want everything to calm down. You want to tell them, but you're not telling them. You're holding back on telling your person. You want to be able to do that. You want to be able to openly communicate with your person. You're feeling very held back at the moment. You want things to start moving forward, even though it feels like it's a huge risk. You want things to start moving forward because this person makes you very happy. And the same goes in reverse, Pisces. You make your person very happy. And they're feeling like they're coming closer to the time to be able to tell you that they're ready. They are very in and out, as I already said with this Temperance card. They're backwards and forwards. They're talking, they're not talking. They're all in, they're all out. It's like there is no in between with the way in which they communicate. Very light communication though, not a whole lot of it. Keeping things light, trying to keep things happy, trying not to talk about the real issues. You know, when I looked at the Three of Pentacles earlier, I was drawn to the orange, as in the orange light on a set of traffic lights, like there's a blockage. Now, when I look at it when I'm talking about your person, I'm seeing a red light, like they feel like they absolutely cannot progress any further than where things are at the moment. It is not the right time. They are waiting for it to be the right time. I think maybe they're working on making it the right time. You make them very happy. They make you very happy. But your happiness, Pisces, with this person, it's like just straight up joy. Whereas their happiness is more of the hopeful happiness, where they're feeling that there is the possibility here that it could all fall apart or that you could run away from them. So they're trying to stay hopeful that they can make it work with you, whereas you're like, yeah, I'm happy either way. I'm just very happy. Whether they're on red, green, or orange, you're very happy. They will always make you happy. But they are hoping for the connection. Whereas you might be like, okay, I'm happy with the way things are. Yes, you'd like the opportunity to be able to move things forward, but it's not the end of the world for you if you can't right now. Whereas for them, I feel they're a bit in their feelings and they're a bit upset that they cannot progress things, and they're hoping that you'll open up to them a bit more. But they don't realise that there's some work that they need to put in too. If they're hot and cold, why would you open up to them? The whole thing feels risky, to be honest. In the outcome or the advice at the end here, there's a lot of hesitancy because you don't know if this thing can make it to long term. So why would you put in the risk? You're hoping that it can. You're hoping that you're going to get the opportunity to move things forward. But at the same time, why would you put in the risk? Again, with the black and white, with the Chariot over here. I feel like you're super hesitant, but your person wants to move things forward, but they're feeling like they're blocked. You feel like they're not giving you enough and that they won't be able to give you enough, but you're waiting for the right moment just as they are waiting for the right moment, but you're just not sure that what they come with is going to be enough and that it's going to be such a huge risk that at the end of the day you're going to be putting your heart on the line and they're not going to give you enough. So there is this hesitancy here coming from you, Pisces. Although you're remaining hopeful, you're not talking. You're not talking. You want to. You've got the Three of Wands, Master of Hesitancy, over the Page of Wands, wanting to communicate. Wanting it, but not quite able to do it right now. Very chaotic situation. There's just so much uncertainty in this. So much uncertainty. Pulling a few more cards. You've got the Eight of Swords, anxiety. Eight of Pentacles, a lot of work to do. Queen of Wands, big feelings but holding back on them. It's like you know that things are going to move forward. Look at that colour match. The Queen of Wands, she knows. She's very intuitive. That is you actually, Pisces. The Queen of Wands is very intuitive. She knows the end result before it even happens. But you know that there are blockages at the moment. You know it's a lot of hard work. You know that it's causing a great deal of anxiety here. So nobody's going to talk. Everything's going to stay on the surface. Perhaps you're not even talking to your person at the moment. If you are, there are no deep feelings being discussed. Because it just brings about too much anguish, too much emotion. Bottom of the deck, you've got the Lovers. So not only is this a very passionate communication, it could also be quite physically intimate. I do feel that it has you up in your head about things. I feel like when you guys come together, it's really, really, really good. But when you're apart, it is not good. When you're together, there's a lot of passion, things are great. Then you separate. You got to go about your business, I suppose, and then you go and do your thing. Your person does their thing. And after that time together, there's these feelings like you're all up in your head. You've got to, you know, go back over the conversation that was had when you were together, try and pull it apart. I feel like there's a lot of overthinking involved in this. But there is also a lot, I feel like there is like the feelings are huge here, and I feel like nobody's willing to give up with this Knight of Cups. Nobody's willing to give up. I feel like you both know that you can have a future together. And you want to pull it all together. It's just that the blockages are too big and too real right now. And, you know, you'd rather just, I feel like you'd rather ignore the blockages and your person would rather discuss them, but they don't want to ask you about it because they don't know how you're going to react, Pisces. And you don't want to bring it up because you'd rather just pretend it's not happening. Let's just leave things the way that they are. Nobody wants to put in all the work that's necessary because it's just hard. It brings up anxiety. It's scary. You're fearful. And you'd rather just get to the end result. I think I said this in your 3-month reading, Pisces. You just want to get to the end result without having to do all the work involved. So that's where it's at the moment. Holding back on the feelings, hoping that everything can just work out, hoping that the blockages can just go away so that you can get to that end result. But thank you so much for watching your reading this week, Pisces. If you did get any guidance or clarity from the reading, I really would appreciate a like, share, or subscribe, as it lets me know that the messages are getting to the people who need them. It lets me know if I should come back and keep doing these readings. Thank you so much. I wish you all the best, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.